Pineapple Gang? Is Non-Fungible Wonderful, and I'm back with another video. We on YouTube, we reacting, and I'm feeling wonderful, man, so let's get into this. So we got the Veve community update. Yo, let's get into this. Let's see what happens. I'm super excited about what they're going to talk about, man. They just dropped this. This is 1 hour long. Hey, so let's play it.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us once again. Welcome to our latest community update video. As you know, we do these on a fairly regular basis to make sure everybody stays in the loop on all things Veve and Ecomi. And everything said here is just for community update purposes and not financial advice. That said, I'm Alex, and I'm joined today by co-founder and COO Dan Crothers. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Alex. Boy, you could work in radio with that voice.
I actually, that's in past life. I was in radio.
Oh, there you go.
I turn it on and turn it off here.
Hey, we still got to do a collab, Alex, man. We got links soon.
But obviously, we have David Yu here, co-founder and CEO. How are you, Mr. David Yu?
Oh, doing well today, thanks.
Very nice, very nice. All right, action-packed episode today, guys. First off, really excited. We're weeks away here from DCon, and we're in the midst of spooky season. We got a lot of drops this week, a lot of spooky flavored drops from Marvel Zombies. We got the Disney villains. We had some of the DCon stuff, skull and creepy themed, good stuff, and more to come. How excited about how excited are you, David, about your son dropping on the platform, Mr. Little Chucky Yu?
He just wanted to come and play. He wanted to play. So I'm so excited that we've been working on that. And you know, there's an airdrop on that one. We managed to screen. Yeah.
Yes, there's a poster. If you get the two rarities or the two collectibles, you get the poster airdropped after the snapshot. So all the details are on the blog, so make sure to check that out. It's a very cool poster. I can see some of the vault builders doing something interesting with that. Very blown up. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this thing. First off, we always like to start with some development priorities and updates. Dan, why don't you talk us through some of the team scaling we've been doing?
Yeah, you know, I think I mentioned previously, the team at Veve is always growing to, you know, keep up with the demand. And we've had a couple of very, very talented people join the team recently. One guy by the name of Mitch, who has come on as our product director. He has, you know, 15 years experience in product management and product development, and his job really is to head up the actual build of the features, getting them planned into our various sort of development cycles. And you know, one of the great things about having Mitch come on board is, I mean, he's so ordered, and you know, I mean, I think he's got you know, the development cycles planned out, you know, right until Q1 next year. So the, you know, the real positive upshot of this is that, you know, as our dev teams get more organized, we're able to, you know, meet timelines, and heaven forbid, even maybe give timelines for specific features to come out, which is like, whoa. So, you know, really, we want to be a lot more transparent on what features we've got coming up, you know, when you can expect them to be rolled out, you know, to have a roadmap to some degree, and you know, caveats. The reason
it was good,
now is because things have been a little bit sort of
Veve Dell in the building, man. Hey, yo, this is some huge news right now. They're saying that they got somebody who's going to be doing development and really in charge of new features that's coming out. I'm super hyped to hear about this because it sounds like Veve is about to start making a lot more updates. And right now, the biggest thing about Veve is we have the app how it is now, but when MCP comes, when things start changing up, we already see that Veve has a new logo. I'm expecting some changes in the app soon. So if they have somebody working on new features, this guy Mitch, I want to see the type of things that he's building. Hopefully we could get a profile from him to see some of the things that he created in the past as well, man. So I'm super excited about this.
Ad hoc and chaotic with the crazy growth over the past 12 months. But yeah, coming into next year, I feel really excited about having Mitch on board. In addition to that, there's always new developers coming on board. I always get David messaging me at the end of each month when he's doing the wages. It's like, does this person work for us, or who's this person? I've never seen their name before.
Just random people
Hey, Veve to the moon.
sending me invoices. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, this
exactly.
is great. This is really great to hear. I had a chance to meet with Mitch, and he's very impressive. He looks like he's very, very excited to get going, and I'm definitely excited to have him on board. So we'll look forward to seeing how that all shakes out with timelines moving forward. But just talking about some of the recent developments that we've had, we now have phase 1 of metadata out there. People are checking out Immunoscan and all of the data that we have been presenting thus far. Can you tell us a little bit about how that went and what the future for metadata is across Veve and the chain?
Yeah, the rollout went very smooth. It is just to remind people that the metadata will be completely updated. I believe it's by the end of November. So as we mint anything new from whenever we were.
Hey, Crypto Show 84 was good, bro. Was good. We streaming, we live.
Released it like 4 weeks ago. Any new drops we put on there will immediately appear on chain. However, there is quite a big backlog of those, 7.5 million NFTs that Veve has minted over the past 24 odd months, and there is a daily limit that Immutable can do. So, every time you go in there, you should start to see more and more data. And then coming into 2023, we're aiming to get more transactional data in there, ownership history, just those other little bits that are missing at the moment.
Yeah, perfect. I know that's something that people are definitely looking forward to in terms of the full package of metadata. So that's good to hear. Great.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that data. Now that we have it, man, things are a lot better.
Okay, and then last update, we mentioned a little something about merging accounts coming to the platform. What's the update on that?
Yes, actually, sorry, I was actually just looking at where that was at in the dev cycle. Right, so...
Yeah, they're about to talk about MCP and OUP right now, like after this conversation.
Basically, it's going to be completed in around...
Yeah, in this video, they talk about merging accounts, then the MCP update, search bar, OMI utility program, crypto pay-in, payout, waitlist, burns, Apple, iOS. Oh, yeah, they say some big news about Apple, too. New Zealand Business Awards, New York Comic-Con, Anaheim, Veveverse in here, too. Okay, perfect. So they about to talk about the Veveverse, gold, silver logo utility, Halloween costume, collectible corner, and community highlights. All right, let's get it.
4 days from now. So that's completed on the development side. Then it will just go into QA, which will possibly be another week. And then with part of our new development process, we're really aiming to have 2 consistent releases each month, which kind of falls in line with our development cycle. So we've always got to assume that QA isn't going to go 100% perfect. So we can anticipate that merge accounts will... No, which is good. It means they're finding the issues that they need to be finding. So we can anticipate that merge accounts should all be rolled out by the end of November. And just a quick reminder on how that works. So basically, as a KYC user, you are able to merge up to 5, I believe it's 5 accounts with your main KYC account, and you can continue to merge additional accounts. But our users just need to be aware that there will be a review process where our support team will go in and just make sure everything's fine. We just we've always got the interests of our users in mind, so we just need to make sure 5 accounts should be reasonable for most people. So really looking forward to getting that out there. I know there's probably a lot of people who want to get those collectibles back into their master account.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, great. Now, the new when du jour of every day, really, since Payout was released, is MCP. I know we mentioned last time that we're looking pretty good on that. I know there were still some development left, as well as some testing, obviously, in QA, much like every product release we do. what is the latest on MCP Phase 1?
MCP Phase 1 is still progressing well. And just a reminder, I mentioned on our last call that we were spending a lot of time internally on our sort of development infrastructure. And that's really a lot of part of Mitch coming on board, getting our development cycles all set up and nailed down. And I am happy to say that that's actually progressed a lot faster than we had anticipated. So MCP is back into the development cycle. And somebody may kill me for saying this, but I'm 90% certain that we're going to have Phase 1 out for Christmas. So that's going to be a nice little Christmas present for everyone. The thing that I do want to mention about MCP is that just remember that all of the back end is set up for MCP right now. So what that means is that whatever you're doing in the app now, your MCP points are being recorded. Everything you're doing, the sets you own, all of that stuff is already there. The only thing that you're not seeing is the results on the front end. So keep that in mind. You know, you're already participating in the MCP, and by Christmas, sorry, Mitch, probably going to kill me for that. We're going to have the Phase 1 rolled out, where you'll be able to see your rank. You know, where you rank. Are you a master collector, or are you a? I'm not too sure what the lower level is called at the moment. And it will also have your level and your points calculation. So really looking forward to getting that phase out. And then following straight on from that, we'll get straight into Phase 2, which is, you know, the waitlist drop lottery type system as per the article we put out.
Right.
Gosh, I hate even to think how long ago it was. I probably
That was
should
a minute ago.
Let's not remind everybody. Well, that's great. You know, that sounds amazing. You know, please bless us, Mitch, with a great Christmas present and not a lump of coal this Christmas. There we go. Okay, MCP in Phase 1 for Christmas. All right, search. How about that search bar?
Yeah, boy, that super annoying search bar, right? That's ultimately pretty useless.
MCP by Christmas, that's big news, because before he said MCP by 2023. So Christmas is the actual date that we have now. So before December 25th, we should have the MCP. That's big. They have a new hire. His name is Mitch. He's creating new updates and new features for the app. So I feel like we should see some updates from the app soon. Like, hopefully they change up the UI on there and give it a better feel, especially if they're about to have the ranks and everything, the magic collector points. It seems like some stuff is going to have to move around. So I'm hyped to see what Veve does with this.
That's right now. That is also going right into the development cycle, which is starting next week. So also anticipating that the first version of search will be rolled out by the end of the year as well. And that's going to include things like comics, artworks, collectibles. I can't quite remember if in Phase 1 whether it gives you any more granular ability, like to be able to search for addition. But I should be able to confirm that on the next AMA. But at least it'll be, you know, far more wider reaching, much easier to see all the results. We'll include comics. Obviously we want users to be able to find the content that they want. So looking forward to getting that one rolling.
Perfect. Okay, let's see. Another thing that we get asked about quite frequently, obviously, is the other CP, that
OUP.
the other program,
the
OUP,
other P, yeah.
Whatever. OUP, which is OMI Utility Program, and obviously that is a little more on the Ecomi side, but we like to update here in these updates where we can on the Ecomi side. Tell us what the latest on OMI Utility Program is.
Well, great news on that side. We have actually finalized the OUP. So it's basically done and dusted in terms of all of the, you know, what we're going to be rolling out in terms of utility. And then Reese will be promoting that or publishing basically our documentation portal out to the community in, I think it was around the end of the first week of November.
Dang.
Of course, he froze right when he said that, which is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
All right,
Should we just leave it like that?
Yeah, I know, right? So let's just one more time. End of first week of November, we should see
22.
the OUP. Oh, 2022.
2022. Yep.
Oh, wow. Which is like
Yeah,
literally like a week.
All right, so this is a great timeline right now. We'll see the OUP right before we see the VVverse demo. I think whatever we see in the OUP should align with what our understanding of the VVverse will be. Maybe it might be some type of AR games. It might be some type of web platform. One thing that I realized about Ecomi and Veve right now is that when it comes to Immutable X, you see that they do separate Veve and Ecomi. And with Apple's new terms of service, it doesn't seem like from the App Store we will be able to do certain things yet. So I think that if there is any interoperability, it might have to go to the Ecomi platform from Veve. But that's based on what I see how Immutable X has like an Ecomi thing. But it might also be for some type of Ecomi NFT exchange that they have. So yeah, a lot could come pretty soon, but I'm hyped that OUP is coming right now.
Week and a half.
Yeah, it did get finally signed off about an hour ago. So
Yeah.
we've
Oh, it's that fresh. Excellent. Dave, how are you feeling about it?
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, obviously what we want is our fans' feedback as well. I mean, it's not going to be 100% concrete set. That's it. It's dry. You know, Reese is going to announce it. He will explain. The article was just almost been, all fully ready to be published.
Great.
Yeah, and Reese will be jumping on the AMA bandwagon at that point, and I believe he's going to do quite a few videos just talking through each of the utility, the staking, how it's all going to work. And then, as Dave mentioned, we always find it very...
Word, so they're going to talk more about staking, going to have videos talking about it. So that's actually some big news because when it comes to staking, based on the original idea of OMI, this was supposed to be a staking token that people use to secure the network. So hopefully we see some big staking incentives, and this will help the OMI price as well, and probably maybe have some rewards down the line.
Very valuable to get feedback from the community. So yeah, really, really excited to get that out.
But they're still getting more feedback. So just like the first one, how they changed the MCP before, they're changing up the OUP. We're going to have another version after we get that feedback.
Yeah, that's obviously a long time coming, so I'll be excited to help Reese spread the good word on that. How different do we feel that it is? I know we've been teasing some elements here and there over the course of the last several months as we've kind of put these things into place, but based on user feedback from the initial article, how different are we looking here for the OUP?
And really, the article that Reese is putting out, there's really not much in the way of changes to the underlying tokenomics. They're going to stay the way they are. Really, what this is about is, what is the utility that can be done, and how can you benefit as an OMI holder alongside with Veve, and all of the sort of the features and tools, like for example staking or OMI to NFT. Reese and Adam have come up with a lot of very cool features. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the feedback is.
Yeah.
Hey, staking and OMI to NFT, those are going to be two big things that cause a OMI bull run. And if these things are happening pretty soon, that's going to be massive for the holders, man. Because right now, we see that there is a reversal in the crypto market. OMI is super low, and we know that you could buy more OMI at this price. You could really wipe out the circulating supply with, less than $1 billion. So right now, if they're about to introduce staking, I can see OMI price going crazy very, very soon.
Same here. Excellent. All right. Shout out Reese and Adam. All right. Let's move on. We did talk a little bit, I think maybe 1 to 2 updates ago about crypto pay-in. That was a very exciting update that we were working on. What's the latest on that, and can we expect to see something else of that caliber in our Christmas stocking?
Well, actually, in your November stocking is more likely when you're gonna see crypto pay-in. Just with the rollout of crypto pay-in, so it's going to be released in November, and then we're going to select portions of the user base to use it initially, and then as that all works well and we feel everything's comfortable with it, we'll then roll it out to the wider community by the end of November.
Crypto paying, another big thing. Just like everything else, they're doing it in batches, so it is going to cause a delay, but it's going to be a big explosion over time if people are able to use crypto to start buying NFTs, but they have to buy gems. We do know that gems are pretty scarce in the app, so yeah, I wonder what that means for gems in the long run,
So yeah, I mean, it's just great, another way to get some liquidity.
Well, I think it's better actually for Omi. Omi the NFT is going to be another thing that comes with the Omi utility program.
Into the platform, some people might want to pay with fiat, some people might want to pay with crypto. So you'll be able to, use crypto to top up your wallet with gems. Now there are some restrictions around, how much you can put in, etc. And all of that will basically outline in an article, which will be coming out in November. So yeah, very excited to get that out as well. In fact, geez, there's a lot of stuff coming out. This is not the normal AMA for me.
Yes, this is a big November for us. So I'm looking forward to that. Just on that note, we talked about crypto pay-in. Well, what about crypto payout? I know we had paused that due to some technical issues. Where are we at with crypto payout?
Yes, that is also coming along well. I don't have a specific release date for that right now. There are a few other tool sets that we are building into the back end of our system to just make sure that it's as safe as possible tool, for us to use. So by the next update, next AMA, I will have an update on when that is coming out. But it's not going to be too far away. I imagine, within the next sort of few months or so. Okay. Hopefully sooner, but I'll be able to confirm that next time.
Great. Okay. All right. Queues and wait lists in the news as of late. Where are we with ours?
So our wait list is pretty much good to go. So we're going to backpedal to all the way when we started this whole wait list thing. And we do have the test drop that we're going to do with users, which is going to be blind box with 2 Vs and 2 Es, 1 white, 1 blue. And
thought this chat already happened. Now this is brand new. This just came out. Tony Dose.
I think I mentioned the whole idea. We want to basically trial this before we roll it out with our sort of larger partners in the space. And we can anticipate that is going to happen in December.
Okay. Great. Okay. And then last but not least on the development updates, what about burns? We talked about burns and burn events, etc. But we actually have the mechanics for just removing things from the store and burning them and adding to the metadata coming soon. Is that correct?
Yes. Now let me just have a quick look through here. It looks like we have one issue remaining on that, and then it is going to go into QA. So yeah, by the end of this development cycle, which finishes in 4 days, that'll be going into QA. So that's coming along very well. So I would anticipate that might be out in possibly the mid-November release, or maybe 60-40 the end of November.
And just so we get a sense of what that is and what it's going to look like, it's basically anything that has been burnt or anything that we plan on burning will reflect in the metadata. Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah. So there's additional fields that will now show up in the app when you view a collectible, which will be the original circulating supply, how many were burnt, and then the remaining supply. And the good thing about this burn mechanism is that obviously our first port of call is we're going to use this for burning any collectibles that have not sold out or have been in the store for a while. But we can also use the same burn mechanism for other features that we've discussed in the past. Like, I can't remember if it was last AMA or the one before, where David mentioned, we might have burn events where you can burn 500 of whatever to get one of something. So great to have this sort of underlying burn infrastructure.
Yeah, the burn mechanism, another way to add a gamification to the app. I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I want to see, this new button that shows how many have been burned. I know that, Captain America, that was one that they probably burned a lot for. But yeah, also if burning also adds points to the MCP, that could be another reason that people burn as well.
Place.
Got it. And you mentioned the first priority would be to burn anything that hasn't sold out. Are there any restrictions for us on that front, like by licensor or type of content, comics versus collectibles, etc., or is it just pretty much if not sold out, it gets burned?
I mean, it does depend licensor to licensor. Some licensors want to keep them in the store a bit longer. Others are sort of happy to remove it. So we will, for the most part, we will announce when.
You might not see a price rise directly after a burn when it comes to NFTs. It still is based on, who actually wants to buy it at certain prices, but it does increase the scarcity over time. It does increase that value over time because people will realize, how few there are out there. Sometimes, you might not really know how many people, have an NFT. But if you're able to see, oh, look, half the supply is burnt, you might understand that this is more scarce than a normal NFT. So that might add value to it. But directly after, it might take some time, but it'll climb from it.
Those burns are going to happen. There's not going to be a massive lead time. Like, we're not going to announce 7 days before. It's more going to be like a, 48 to 24 hour announcement. And yeah, I don't anticipate they're going to be huge announcements. It's just going to be, hey, by the way, this is your last chance to get XYZ from the store.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for that, Dan. Just kind of touching on the, similar development and update tip here. There was some conversation this week on the socials about some terms updates that Apple made for their app.
Yeah, MCP for Christmas. That's too lit, man. And to be honest, they have been kind of like when they give out a date, they have been kind of on it recently.
App Store.
Oh yeah, this is big right here.
Obviously, people were assuming that this was going to adversely affect Veve. Can you just briefly talk about what those updates mean for us, if anything?
Yeah, so we anticipated this was coming because Apple never had specified anything about NFTs within their user agreements or terms of use, developer code of conduct up till now. And obviously there's been more and more NFT apps coming out on the App Store. And, for the past 2 to 3 months, we've been working very closely with Apple on, very specific features within the product around.
Working very closely with Apple. Hold up.
With Apple on, very specific features within the product around NFTs. They were sort of looking at it with a bit of a spotlight. So we
he said he looking at it with a bit of a spotlight. So he's saying they're working with Apple on the product around the NFTs, which means the digital collectibles, the AR aspect, looking at it with a spotlight. I'm wondering if there is a tablet that is coming from them or, some type of game device because, before AR glasses come, I think there's going to be a device that is like you're able to use an AR. But that's based on what I saw from Ecomi in the past. But a bull run is about to happen. I'm super excited for this, man. Yo, this is huge news.
Sort of anticipated this was coming out. But from as far as we're concerned, our perspective, I mean, there's no change at all. I mean, except for the fact they've now got it in there. So Veve's not going anywhere. These terms don't affect us negatively in any way. I think it's really just Apple kind of moving with.
Yo, facts. AR, one of the best utilities for NFTs, man.
Times.
Yeah. And I think if anything that did affect us, and it probably wasn't even specific to this update, but noticing that like promo codes, for instance, are redeemable on web only, right? And so that's kind of an Apple change, but that's fine.
Exactly.
We can
so
still
that,
redeem
as part
them.
Of our, exactly. Yeah. As part of our review process with them, that was one of the things they called out. They've got their own reasons as to why they don't want that in the app. or an iOS app. So yeah, I mean, obviously we have to comply and whatever they say.
Right.
So now it's moved to the web platform only.
And there was some speculation on what it may mean for our AR capabilities. And there was markers, non-marker, markerless, whatever. That doesn't affect us at all because that's not what we're doing with our AR functionality. I think, in fact,
exactly.
My Collectibles did a good little breakdown on that. So if you guys want to check that out, you can get a little more in depth. But these terms don't affect any current functionality within the app. So we're good to go on that. So don't fret, my pets.
Yeah, when it comes to Apple, they really are putting restrictions on NFTs and what these apps can do until they're ready to step into this world. Once Apple starts coming out with secure wallets and different things, then that's when they're going to start releasing and holding back. But the fact that Ecomi is already working with Apple, hopefully Ecomi is working on a product with Apple. We have to understand that Ecomi is Orbis Technologies. Orbis works on these different products. If Orbis and Apple come out with a product together for AR, for NFTs, that will be huge. But I hope to see that, coming from them, man.
All right, events. So you guys had a nice little dress-up party last night. What was that about?
Yeah. Dave, you wanna talk about that?
Tell us about the New Zealand International Business Awards 2022.
Let's go.
Yeah. To start with, it was an amazing evening. We were very honored, very unexpected to take away a special category prize that they created for Veve.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a special category. I think the award's been going on for like 56 years. So it's a New Zealand International Business Award run coincide with New Zealand Trade Enterprise. So we want to thank them for giving us such a special prize in the evening. We managed to have a table of 10 of our New Zealand team and some of our shareholders, advisors to the company that joined us to celebrate. And I think Dan took the prize on behalf of the company and the fans. So we're going to play a clip of the award evening here.
Oh, we got your acceptance speech. All right, let's roll it.
By the exceptional growth one finalist had achieved in a single year. Judges were also impressed by the number of major powerhouse brands this finalist had secured as customers, along with strong results in the secondary selling market.
Thank you very much, everyone. It is truly an honour to be here amongst these esteemed companies and guests. Bringing Veve to fruition has been a very long and challenging path, which I'm sure many people here can easily identify with, especially when pioneering a new industry. We went through years of really nobody believing in us, what we were doing, but it really is that tenacity that has got us all here today. The last people that I would like to thank is what we call the Veve family, our community of product users out there who have just taken this product and absolutely run with it, created endless amounts of content, support. So if any of the Veve fam ends up watching this, we extend a thank you from the absolute bottom of our heart. Thank you, everyone.
Yo, appreciate you, Dan. The Veve fam is too lit. And yo, Veve has been doing some amazing things. You say, yo, Charles, yo, what up, my dude? I'm ready for this MCP. MCP by Christmas. It's sounding lit, man. And, they got some new developers on team dropping these features. Veve got a lot coming, man. I'm super excited about what Veve is doing. And, to see them getting this extraordinary growth in emerging business award. Yo, that's amazing. They got this category made for them because what they're doing is next level. Energy in the building. Good vibes. Yes, sir.
All right, looking dapper there, Dan. Very nice.
Yeah.
Double O Dan.
Hold up.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah,
So
congratulations, you guys. I mean, obviously,
Hold up.
there's a lot of hard
The audio messing up. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick.
work going into it. Appreciate the shout out to the team. Oh, look at that. Is that the award?
Hey.
yeah.
Can't really see it, but all
And
right.
this is despite what
Oh.
people saying on Twitter, this is not a Pokeball. It is a New Zealand Trade and Enterprise Award. What do we get it, Dave?
Yo, yeah, somebody put the Pokeball on it. Ice Tank, let's go. Finally getting excited again. Facts, bro. You know, to be honest, I feel like Veve has been in a bull run / bear market. You know, Veve NFTs was on a massive bull run. The Omi token really kind of still been on a downtrend. And I feel like the next time Omi goes up is going to be crazy. So I hope Veve lets us use our actual camera settings in AR mode someday, like zoom at least and tap to focus. Facts. Yeah, I think Veve is about to update their app soon. I hope so. SoCal, Omi homie, congrats team. Yo, congrats to them for getting this award.
It was extraordinary growth in emerging business.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were very honored.
Okay. Yeah, very great. That's congratulations again, everybody, and congratulations to everybody involved, and thank you very much to the Veve
Pokemon hints been here and there, but I think we might hear something about Niantic with the Veveverse. So we know they're heavily connected to Pokemon.
fam for helping us get there. All right. Well, it looks like you guys had also a good time earlier this month.
Yeah, it don't, yo. I feel like the AR on my camera too is pretty smooth, and I feel like with the Veve camera, it kind of has a little bit of blur sometimes, but I feel like it's been working pretty good. I think when it comes to the AR functionality, that's really in the iOS updates.
The old Big Apple obviously couldn't be there, and better things to do.
We missed you there, Alex. But you had more important
I
things
could
to
tell
do.
that all those shots said you really missed me. But yeah, it sounded like everything went great. We had some special visitors by the booth. We had a lot of Veve fam out. Just give us a quick recap of New York Comic Con.
Yeah, New York Comic Con. So to start with, I kind of cheated. I got my 30th cosplay badge. So basically I have done 30 cosplay. I dressed as you on the New York. So
You dressed as me?
yeah, I dressed
I
as
think you mean
me.
me.
Yeah, like with AR, I feel like yo, we just need some type of device that we could put our phone in and look at it from, you know, like a homemade, like metaverse type of thing. I feel like with these cameras, they're powerful enough for us to put some like device on it and make the phone into like a headset. And they really focus on that AR, cause I'm trying to get to them AR games, yo. Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how that will look.
Wait, did you get used? Did you yourself?
Yeah, I got you.
If anybody had any doubts as to the level that David Yu's ego has reached.
Yo, the DJI, yeah, I like those, man. I actually have one, but the only thing is the lens got scratched on it. So I'm going to have to see if I can get a new one. But that DJI, the motion on it, or DJI, the motion on it is hella smooth.
He's now dressing up as himself as a cosplay.
Yeah, he the GOAT.
Yeah, I want to thank all the fans that flew in. I mean, we had people all over Europe, France, and lots of give. And we promised a lot of them that we will showcase what we got given.
Yeah, we need some stabilization. But also the Veve app, they should be including video pretty soon. So I think once they have video on there, that's going to make the social feed way more lit because people can actually talk a little bit more.
And to thank everyone.
Yeah,
so,
see it.
Yeah. By the way, the artist alley is mentioned as one of the best, you know, in any of the cons. So if you love art, you know the artists are always there. and this is quite different, obviously, New York and what's going to happen in decon. You know, you got one end extreme to the other extreme, from very superhero fantasy to, you know, very pop art style at decon designer-con. Lots of great talent, and on top of that, we had so many of the comic writers and artists from Marvel.
Said vid on the app will make my AR viz not have all the buttons. Yeah, I wonder how we gonna be able to like videotape us driving around like the DeLorean or something like that on there. But I think that the whole UI for Veve is about to change. Like they're about to include all of these different points, new updates to the social feed. They want to release new 2 new features every month, I think. So Veve about to start upgrading a lot more. So I screen record all my buttons on screen. Well, yeah, you might have the option to change.
New York was amazing. We had Peach Momoko, one of my favorite, most talented Japanese artists that came on. It was amazing. But we're going to start showing off some stuff because we did promise. And by the way, whatever we bring out, it's not confirmed it's going to be in Veve. These are pure gifts from.
So is this a New York Comic-Con show and tell, or is this David and Dan's collectible corner? Because I got to roll the intro.
This is the New York Comic-Con show and tell.
Okay, there we go.
Now,
all right, show us what you got.
I got a real pretty cool Yu-Gi-Oh card, a Dark Magician from the Infinity of Chaos.
Yo, to be honest, I've been playing Marvel Snap. Yo, this game is lit, yo. These collectibles, I was trying to see if they was going to do NFTs with it, but I don't know. I hope that Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon come out with a game like this. Like Marvel Snap, this is a great trading card game.
Fifth edition. That was
thank you for making sure to say that none of this is confirmed.
Yeah. We need Yu-Gi-Oh. We need Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, but the reason why I think we're gonna have Yu-Gi-Oh is because Cam Punya, who worked with Yu-Gi-Oh, is on the Veve team.
There was a lot of artists that came out, and they, you know, we really inspired some of the artists, photographers. This chap brought up, give us a couple magazine of the works that.
Oh, you got that card too, Energy? Oh, dang, Investor Better. He said he got it too, but he wrote all over it. See, that's what I be telling my little one, man. You can't be writing all over everything, man. Things got value.
He has done in the past that was in a special issue. I also got a couple, and I got a copy of that was running on the Comic-Con special edition weekend. Of
hey, that's lit.
That was pretty cool. I did get a few toys. One of the guy who got his Mickey drop, he thought I should get the physical here. So that was
very cool.
I think the last Halloween drop might be classic Universal Monsters. Hey, yo, hopefully they do something like that. I'm not sure what those are yet, but I got to check that out, man.
Cool. That's cool. What is that, Mirrorverse, right?
Yeah, that you are correct.
Oh, Mirrorverse 2. That's another Disney game that's been coming out.
Yeah. And one of the talented Southeast Asia toy designer got me one of these. These are very cool, very sought after. Lots of comic books. I got a Peach Momoko sign. Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Spider-Man. That's so cool.
Signed, huh? Nice.
Get out to
beautiful.
While you're doing that, Dave, I've got to show my signed one as well. It was so nice.
Oh, word, yeah. Dracula, Frankenstein, Mummy, Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, OGs. Facts. Yeah, they do need to drop that. Like, them being on Veve, that's classics. You feel me? That needs to be stamped. And yeah, yo, hopefully they do that soon.
Nice seeing Peach up on the Marvel booth. Yeah, she's such a nice lady as well.
Yo, yeah, that would be dope.
Tell you the story
did I just steal your thunder? Sorry.
I also got one. Yeah. And it was one of the limited 3,000 copy ever made. So that was cool. I got
Oh, Alex Ross is currently at Universal Monsters Artists and features it on his website. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Alex Ross, I didn't really know too much about him before Veve, but yo, his work is amazing, next level, like too crisp. He said no, Yu-Gi-Oh confirmed. Yo, facts, Yu-Gi-Oh been confirmed. Like, I'm waiting on these games, yo. Like Yu-Gi-Oh on IMX, we already saw it in the past. Pokemon on IMX. Yo, Veve. Well, hopefully they use the Omi token for Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, yeah, Omi set for a blast off. Yo, yes, with staking coming up, with the Omi price being as low as it is right now, all of these different, MCP coming up. Yo, also the crypto bull run about to start. Omi about to go on a rocket.
Beautiful French purse wallet thing, travel companion from one of the French.
This explains why you weren't at the booth very often.
Yeah,
Nah.
possibly.
He's too busy running gifts back to his hotel room.
Yeah, I got X-Men comic. Love that. I'm gonna read that this weekend. I got a Harley Quinn DC given, trade paperback given
Very
to
cool.
me. There's one beautiful fan, Tina and her family can buy, give myself and Dan a whole lot of bloody great comics to read, Dan. So there's some great catch up there.
I got all of mine in the background over there.
Yo, that's lit.
Very nice.
Someone give me a 9.8 detective comic. That's pretty cool. 9.8. It goes with the hat,
Yeah, that hat
That's
fresh.
great that you have to give Dave. Something very, very special. Now, this was a Batman comic got banned. I won't go too detail why it's been banned. Very rare cover. They had to pull it off or censored it because certain things was not.
Said Pineapple, when was this released? This was released today. This is the October 28th, 2022 Veve community update. Right now they're talking about New York Comic Con, but they're going to get more into Designer Con Anaheim. So I might go through this real quick.
Show some of these
this whole video an hour.
Wedding themed covers of various
so cool.
various comics. So there's X-Men.
I love that.
There's
wow.
Incredible Hulk.
That's
Another
that's
X-Men
very
Gold.
oh man.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this year is it, man. Think about, how long we've been holding Omi for. It's going to start. It got to pass the all-time high with staking and MCP. And also they talked about Omi the NFT, Crypto the Gem, and these things are coming around the same time. So it sounds like, also with OUP, they're going to be dropping videos about it, explaining the benefits. So Omi at these prices, we the OGs.
Fantastic Four. And of
Wow.
course another Incredible Hulk. And look at Hulk is there in the corner.
Oh,
We
these
can
are
bring it to
variant
you this
covered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
variant
that's
covers. It's really amazing. So shout out Max and Janie. We love you.
Yeah, I didn't grab the Palm Superman, yo. Shout out to people who did. Veve Superman definitely will blow up. And the reason why is because people haven't even, first of all, first Superman, less than 10,000 editions. Also with that Superman, you can also customize it. Then talks about golden capes and stuff. So there's going to be rarities within it. Vidimon, bro, I'm not going to be able to sleep either after this news. And I can't wait to hear more about the Veve verse, which they're about to talk about too. So hopefully they drop some hints, man.
And that was amazing to come home to and find. So thank you very much.
That's very sweet of them.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, well, moving on. That was a good show and tell ahead of even Collectible Corner. Let's talk a little bit about Decon. We've talked about it last time. The anticipation is growing. You have leaked some news, much to my chagrin, but now it's out there, and let's just run with it. Let's just
So let's
go
set
with
the
it.
story straight. I didn't know I was leaking anything because I thought we were talking.
You never do.
Leaking
and
what?
then I go, oh well, since we talked about it,
We
should do
did
it.
talk about it, but after we stopped recording.
Right.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
that was the bit.
So I did have to explain to a few people that even last night after the award, they go, "Wow, decon. We got legal Dave have decided to follow us just in case I say more things wrong." So he have decided now he's gonna
be shadowing you.
You're gonna have 2 enforcers on you.
and our teams are basically asking, is this demo is gonna actually come fruition? I'm just going, wow, I know Dan's working hard behind that because
a lot of people think it doesn't actually exist.
Well, until we see it. But no,
yes, we'll never know,
See, now I'm confused, man. Are we about to see it or are we not about to see it anymore? You feel me? Do it exist or does it not, man? What's going on with the Veveverse?
Very exciting, though. There's going to be a very preliminary view of what the Veveverse is. We'll show you kind of just a very preliminary walkthrough.
Yeah, I can elaborate a little bit on it if you like.
Yeah,
Alex.
let's do it.
Yeah, so I mean, really what I want to do at the Decon is just give a bit of presentation about, what our vision for the Veveverse is. I really want to highlight a lot of the amazing technology and features that are available in the platform from Word Go, because I think there's a lot of stuff that people are going to like. And in fact, shout out from Word Go, because I think there's features that are available in the platform from Word Go, because I think there's
You said Word Go?
There's a lot of stuff that are available in the platform from Word Go, because I think there's a lot of stuff that people are going to like. And in fact, shout out to everyone in the Veve fam who responded to my Twitter post about what you want to see. I was a bit nervous posting it, but after reading through everything, I really feel that we've hit, pretty much most of the boxes. Not day one, but really, what your vision is.
Yeah, so I know it's gonna roll out in phases. So I wonder what boxes it already checks off. Picked up another Miles Morales today, low mint 671. That's a great mint, man. And yeah, stack up on those. I'm trying to get my sets up still, man.
And what my vision is are very closely aligned. So that was a big brown mop moment
All
for
right.
me. So
we're setting the bar high. We're setting the bar.
High, yeah. Hey, I didn't say day one.
It's true.
So yeah, really just a bit of a phase rollout. Again, highlighting all of the cool technology in there, because the platform is very advanced compared to what's out there. And then we obviously want to do a big
platform is very advanced to what's out there. I wonder if this is going to be on mobile or desktop.
Big live demo of your new space in the Veveverse.
Live demo of the new space. I wonder if it's going to look like what we saw with the Todd McFarlane collectibles. They had this new space that was looking amazing. And I wonder if Veve is using the same type of technology.
What you can do, how customizable it is, all of the multi-user side of things, all the customization abilities. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that first demo out there.
It does exist, Alex, because I did ask Dan, I'm going, listen, I haven't seen anything for months, even for years, because as I say, hey, I wasn't privileged.
Any word of what company is helping with the Veveverse? Not sure. I know that they did say that they're hiring a lot of developers. They're scaling a lot more. So it does seem like they have a lot more in-house people working on it. But yo, David, he trolling right now.
To know, Dan was very nice to send me a link to it, and then I start asking, how do I get in here? How do I do that? And he's just going, dumb user. This is what you need to do. And it does exist. It's beautiful. The speed was amazing. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it on the demo day.
Wow. So I think it's going to be on desktop. But if it's a link, that means maybe it's coming from an Ecomi website, because based on what Apple limits you by, it doesn't seem like they could necessarily put this in the Veve app yet. So hopefully there's some type of interoperability with Veve and IMX if the Veveverse is using Immutable. we'll see though. We'll see very soon. We're gonna see the first live demo. This is some exciting news, man.
Yeah, and
That's
also I
great.
think just to, really and we'll go into a bit more of this about during the demo, but for us, the Viviverse is really like I think David actually, put it very, very nicely, which is that it's really the afterlife of collectibles. You've got your collectibles in VV. Yes, you can do some rudimentary stuff in the showroom in VV now. You can buy, sell, all that stuff, but this is really what we feel is the next stage or the next evolution of what you can do with your collectibles, inside this sort of metaverse. So yeah, really, really looking forward to finally getting that out there.
What you can do with your collectibles. It sounded like there's some utility coming for some of these NFTs within the Viviverse. It also sounds like interoperability is coming where you can take it off the app. So this is some very, very bullish news.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see it myself.
Will
But it'll
we
be
be
really
will we be live streaming that for people
yeah,
at home?
working on that. Yeah, well, if not, if we don't live stream it, because it's mainly a
They gotta do a live stream. They gotta do one.
question of doing the demo at the same
Yeah.
time as the live stream. We want to make sure we're conserving bandwidth to make
what
sure
we'll
that
do is we'll record a little segment, and maybe on
Yeah.
our November AMA we'll showcase.
yeah. Well, we're
right?
planning
We
on
can play
sharing
parts
some
of
on
it.
social, but we'll take a deeper dive into the November community update.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there will be a lot of people going to be live streaming this at the show.
Yeah, I'm
so-
sure people will have
Yeah.
their Instagram live up and whatnot. But we're planning to do the same thing, but just to give it the shine and the respect that it deserves, we're going to try to do release some clips on social as well for the people who can't be there. All right, looking forward to that. You've been talking a bit about the gold and silver logo utility over the last couple of weeks since Comic-Con. Why don't you, for the record, talk about A, are there any more cards left? And B, what is this utility you keep referring to?
Yeah. Okay. So we really, number one, the beauty about the Veve logo is that we have controls what we could do and what we want to try out in beta to show some of our licensor artists what are some of the creation you could do. And it's right now the logo, as you know, has been given out for free, so it's almost like a membership in a way where you have something to show through the verification that you own this. We just really want to, number one is to create a group of users who really love collecting and who wants to be part of that journey. And this journey is going to be a long haul of it. An idea is that every physical meetup, there will be a gold and silver logo program that will give these fans. And the idea is to every conference we go, every expo we go, these group of holders will follow us and to create the hypes and help us, put our word out there. At the Decon event, I just want to make it quite clear is you're going to be lining up to purchase certain merchandise in our stand. They're not going to collide with the redemption of the gold and silver logo. We will be putting out a calendar, and Alex is going to be slotting all that. It's going to be super busy. You got artists visiting us. We got the Jermaine Roger, the Frank Kozak drops, the physical item, and a few other collectible things that you can buy on our stand. None of those is going to collide. The idea is we want to run a very smooth, and Alex, you can touch point. But the gold and silver logo, you will have a special line to redeem your collectible. And there's only going to be one redemption when you turn up. So please don't turn up with 50 accounts and expect you're going to get 50. The idea, if you have multiple gold and silver logo, is that you bring a friend to share that around. And for those logo holders, if you come make the show, you have up to 3 shows to redeem that product. So basically, we will try to carry those products to the next show, and you have up to 3 times to redeem them, and then pretty much you fall for it. Because we don't know if every owner will physically come out. I mean, Dr. Prophet, I mean, I went dinner. This guy is like Spider-Man. I mean, I didn't even see his face. I might as well go with one of these when I saw him. So you
Just
physically
happen to
need
have one there.
I just happen to have.
We don't want to ask why, Alex.
Okay, so if you do, you still have more to go? Because I actually have a question on this.
Yeah,
in that
please,
you have
go
the
ahead.
3 events to redeem. So you did mention at one point that it was first come first serve. So are you planning to have enough product for how many logo holders we anticipate to show up? Okay, so it's not going to be a matter of if you show up and
Yeah, Jermaine Rogers, man. I feel like they definitely have something working with him. Hopefully, it's some gamification too. I think with Frank Kozit, with Labitz, with Jermaine Rogers choices. Hopefully, we can see some gamification.
we're all out, right? You're going to get one, so there's no need to rush to the booth at the time for the redemption and like
And
mow
if you
people
were there
down.
and you did miss out, we are going to courier out to you if you were there, because you need to sign for it. And they are all numbered, by the way. So you get all these are one of ones, by the way.
What?
Each one
Bro, I need one of these. I need one of these gold, silver logos.
is one of one?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so this is physical product we're talking. Is this physical product or is this NFT
physical product?
All right, bro. I'm really excited to see what you have in store.
It's kind of crazy. So if you have gold logo number 99, you're gonna get number 99. These are one of yours, mate.
Yo, I need one
for you, and that's how dedicated we are. But we are gonna do extra specials.
Bro, you got 45, bro. Yo, that's lit. You about to get some crazy collectibles from this.
Which you'll cover that. I don't think I should spoil it here because it could create some problem.
Well, never stopped you before.
Fine.
Go ahead.
No,
go
but
ahead.
To David's point, we are going to have a little more structure in around our presence this time at DCon. I think for anybody who was at London, it was just kind of a free for all. We had the 1 or 2 panels at a certain time, but everything else was just kind of as it went. Comic-Con was a little different. We're on Marvel's schedule. They had scheduled panels and we'd giveaway hours, etc. We're going to take some cues from that arrangement and have really a schedule of events within the booth. And it's like merch sales, gold and silver redemption, artist visits, demos, special announcements, etc. So, definitely make sure, you're there for, early on Saturday so you can get a feel for what the entire schedule is. We'll probably post that ahead of time as well, just so people can plan their weekend. But obviously everything's going to be subject to change because artists can get busy and not come by at their slotted time or whatever the case is. But we do look forward to having a few artists to do signings and picture meet and greets, etc. So look,
it sounded like he's saying that Veve might have their own booth at DCon. It makes sense because they are a title sponsor for this DCon. But if they're gonna have something similar to what they had with Marvel, it's going to be huge for Veve, and the fact that they're showing a Veveverse, I think that, these Marvel combined booths have been, a great way for Veve to get some understanding of how to run these events. So I'm hoping to see some big things from Veve at DCon this year too, yo.
Looking forward to that.
And sorry, just going back to your actual question, do we have any more logos to give away? Personally, we don't have any with us anymore, but we are going to be running a competition between now and DCon. You probably didn't know because the company actually holds few in the mintage. So we will be looking forward, running a couple of social posts between now and DCon, some competition. We're still coming up with some.
Is that through Veve, Dave, or through another company?
No, through Veve.
Okay. I'm just making sure Alex has got all the details.
Again, breaking news.
Well, look, if they doing a contest, I'm gonna have to end this video here because I'm gonna have to start getting ready for that, yo. But yo, if you like this video, please drop a like on this stream. I want to start doing some more live streams here and there. Right now, I'm super bullish on what is happening with Veve. They're saying that a lot is coming soon. new updates to the app. Got MCP coming by Christmas. OUP article, second week of November. So many good things are happening. We're gonna talk about staking, unlocks, Veveverse demo, utility. The utility for the the logos, that is huge. Yo, Pele, cool. J Kill, yo, thanks for chilling in here. J Kill XRP, my guy. Of course, man, I love to share the updates. Thank you for sharing updates with me too about the space. Apple. Oh yeah, what they said about Apple, that was huge. I gotta talk more about that too. VV, this is great news. Facts. This whole video is very bullish for the next couple months. 2023 is when a lot of this is gonna come together though. You know, when we see the MCP or when we see the OUP, that's for 2023. That's when staking gets, you know, really implemented. But right now, it's a lot of good things happening, man. But yo, I'm excited. Good night to everybody on here. Thanks for chilling with me, man.